Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Your buddy Tim back with another video for you. And in this video, we are going to talk about just a few of the things happening here in North Alabama that has made the news recently. I get a lot of folks contacting me through the channel here wanting to know about real estate, but they also want to know about what's going on in North Alabama as a whole. Not only living here, but working here, going to school here, the entertainment here, job opportunities, that sort of thing. So I thought what I would do is occasionally I will bring you the top headlines of what's going on here in North Alabama, just kind of give you an idea what it is like to live, work, play here in North Alabama. So, hey, before we get started, if you do not mind, do me a favor, click that little subscribe button, click the thumbs up, give us a nice like there, and also click the bell notification icon. That way you never miss another video. God forbid you miss these videos, guys. It's an entertainment value, mainly because it's free. So anyway, don't forget, we've got Revolved Realty here in North Alabama. 90 agents now, boots on the ground, ready to go to work for you. Whether you are relocating here for work, for school, for retirement, for pleasure, or if you are already here and you would like to take advantage of the services of the fastest growing independent brokerage in North Alabama. That's us, Revolved Realty. So, all right, so let's get started. I'm going to get my computer up here and just kind of go over a few of the headlines. And again, hopefully this doesn't bore you because we do have folks that ask for this sort of thing. And I thought it would just kind of be cool to do. So let me turn on my computer. Before we begin, let me give a shout out to what I think are the two best online news sources here for North Alabama. You're going to want to bookmark these websites. The first one is it's Huntsville Blast, but it's Hville, HvilleBlast.com. It is an independent news service here that I think is staffed by volunteers, which I used to write for newspapers. I know what a chore that can be, so kudos to them for contributing content just to make it available in the community and help folks learn. Also, AL.com, Alabama Live is probably the #1 statewide news service, and they cover not only North Alabama, but Birmingham, Mobile, Montgomery, throughout the state. So those are the two online services that I rely on the most for my news. And if you're interested in what's going on here, you might want to check those out. So, all right, so we're going to start with what's going on at the Huntsville Blast. And the first thing we're going to pull up, which I get a lot of questions about, the job opportunities here in North Alabama. You can see from the headline, job seekers can find more than 14,000 jobs open in the Huntsville area. I'm sure there's far more than that. That's just what is listed on Indeed.com. So if we scroll down, nice shot of downtown there. But we do have a lot of job opportunities here because we have such a diverse mix of industry. You know, for many years we've had the defense contractors that support NASA, the Army. We've had all Space Command is here. FBI is here. Redstone Arsenal is here. Of course, every defense contractor on the planet is here. Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Martin Marietta, all of those guys. Well, now we've got a ton of technology here as well. Facebook, Amazon, Google, Blue Origin, just a whole list. So that's why there's a lot of job openings here, but they're not all related to that industry, because if you look at this, the job market in Huntsville continues to show a bevy of open positions, namely in healthcare, retail, and at our local colleges and universities. More than 14,000 jobs are listed right now on Indeed.com. So if you scroll down, not all of these jobs are technology. You know, remember when a city grows as quickly and to the degree that Huntsville had, you've got a lot of support services that are going to come into play, which means a lot of employment opportunities. And again, healthcare is a big one. So if we look at the numbers, check this out. Huntsville Hospital has 1,021 jobs available right now. Okay, that is, I'm sure, ranging everything from medical specialties to clerical to customer service to you name it. I'm not going to go all the way through them, but right now over 1,000 jobs. Dollar General is very big here. Dollar General is a small retail store chain, and there used to be a joke here that You had a Dollar General on every street corner until Walmart came along. But we have a lot of Dollar Generals. Mainly Dollar Generals are, they're stores that basically offer everything. They're from not only food, but refreshments, but all kinds of household goods. You name it, you can pretty much find it at a Dollar General. And they locate Dollar Generals really in communities that do not have quick access to other shopping. There's not a Walmart on every corner or a Target. So you can see they've got 194 jobs open. Crestwood Medical Center, another healthcare provider here, 164. Deloitte Engineering Consulting, Bojangles. Love that chicken from Bojangles. Alabama A&M has a lot of jobs, 100. Domino's, Sanmina Corporation, Manufacturing. Blue Origin is Amazon's rocket engine company, I think. And then Kroger. So you can see there's a lot of jobs available now in the service industries. And these don't include what's available with all of the defense contractors and the high-tech companies that don't normally put their jobs out on Indeed, but you can find them on their website. If you go to our local chamber website here, and I think it's hsvchamber.org, they have a very robust list of jobs available to chamber members. And again, that's going to be a lot of the engineering, technical, that sort of thing. But I thought that was very interesting because I do get a lot of questions about the job market here. And as you can see, it's very robust. If you want a job here, you can find a job here. All right. All right, so let's look at next. Alabama School of Cyber Technology and Engineering opens in Huntsville. This is actually pretty exciting if you're a future nerd or an old nerd like me. What the Alabama School of Cyber Tech and Engineering is, it's a high school, but it's what's called a magnet school. Magnet schools are schools that are not restricted by location, by geography. Any student in the state of Alabama can apply to attend a magnet school. And we've got different ones here. We've got New Technology High School. But this one is the Alabama School of Cyber Technology and Engineering. And basically, it is a high school in every sense of the word, but there is a lot of focus on cyber tech and engineering. So you can see, these students here, part of the 22-23 academic year. All of them are interested in cybersecurity engineering. I guarantee you most of these kids are going to end up going to college to get engineering degrees, or I know some that are so smart they don't need college. And I guess it's going to be a lot of this. So a state magnet school centered on cyber tech marks its first year in its new building in Huntsville this year. The Alabama School of Cyber Technology and Engineering will hold a ribbon cutting on its 26-acre campus located in Cummings Research Park. So you can see the school is even located in Research Park, where all of the defense contractors and tech are. So that is a really big thing here, our magnet schools. And again, they're very cool because you don't have to live in a certain district. Any student can apply to go to one of the magnet schools. So you can see it doesn't look like a school. It actually looks like one of the high-tech companies here. So very cool. Distinctive design of the school's two buildings, learning spaces, engineering workshops, cyber ranges, an accelerator space, STEM lab, systems technology, high-tech classrooms, a fitness center, a salon, student common areas, conference space with a 400-seat lecture hall. Hey, when I went to high school, we didn't have a fitness center. We didn't have a salon. We all had long hair and smoked out back of the gym. Boy, those were the days. Apartment for staff and residential suites for 150 students are also included in the 130,000 square foot space. So again, it's not just kids here. Any child from Alabama that is interested in this sort of thing can apply. Tuition is free, and admission is open to students throughout the state of Alabama. So if you want more information on that, just search the ASCTE.org. That is the website that you can go check that out. Okay, got it. All right, so that's great news. I really like that. I love the fact that our schools here are really picking up on what's going on here. and preparing students to take part in what's going on. And again, we have the third largest population of engineers and scientists in the country, and that's why you're going to see a lot of things like this. So, all right, so let's go over here. Now, this is a big news because honestly, Huntsville, Madison County, we are not known for our transit system. You know, we have these little buses. I don't mean little buses, but we have these buses that are part of our transit system that typically run a very limited route. Well, because of what's going on here, the city is doing all it can to put in a mass transit system because they're going to need it here. Right now, honestly, Huntsville is not a walkable city. You are going to need a car to go anywhere in North Alabama. It's just the lay of the land. So this is good news. Construction contract for new Huntsville Transit transfer station is approved. The City of Huntsville committed to improving and growing its public transportation with the construction of a new transfer station. The City Council went into an agreement with Consolidated Construction to build the 3,800 square foot facility downtown at Pratt Avenue. And so again, right now we've got a small transit station, but it's nothing like this because really mass transit has not been a big deal here. Everybody has a car. So work is going to begin, and let's see, contractor notice to proceed. The project was made possible by a $12.5 million grant from the FTA, which will cover 80% of the cost, with the city funding the remainder. So this is good news. The new transfer station will offer significant safety upgrades, but also focus on rider comfort and convenience. Right now, it's not very convenient, honestly. Security, sense, and upgraded video surveillance. All right, whatever. Building will include a waiting area for riders with comfortable seating and ports to charge mobile devices. The interior will also have separate break area for employees and a ticket office. Outside, the new station will feature a 400-foot-long bus platform and an office for the platform manager. 45-foot bus bays will accommodate larger buses, which we don't have here now, and be covered to protect the riders from inclement weather. So this in itself is a good sign that the city fathers understand what needs to happen to support all of these people moving here. You know, Huntsville already is the largest city in the state by population. We surpassed all the other cities in the state much quicker than we anticipated just because of the growth here. So this is just a really good example of the city fathers and mothers putting some things in place that are lacking. So, all right, Huntsville's MidCity District adding a $110 million mixed-use project. Now, MidCity is MidCity. It is located here on University Drive near Research Park. It is already the home to Trader Joe's, Topgolf, the Orion Amphitheater, which, by the way, we're going to have a video on that coming up soon. It's this new amazing outdoor venue. But this is the Anthem House, which will combine apartments, office space, and retail, according to the MidCity developers. Now, you know, a mixed-use project space is one that mixes up everything from living, dining, shopping, work, that sort of thing. So it will be a more walkable area. It's kind of like what we have now here at Providence, and also out at Town Madison, where the stadium is. So this is, again, is very big news, and it shows the growth of the city and what's being done to accommodate that growth and make it a pleasant experience for everybody. So a new $110 million mixed-use development coming to MidCity. The sprawling project in University Drive is already home to Trader Joe's, Topgolf, an array of restaurants, and the Orion Amphitheater. Anthem House will combine apartments, office space, and retail, according to developers. RCP also said that private investment in MidCity is expected to top $1.5 billion over the next 5 years. So again, this is good news because honestly, for many years there was the complaint among folks who lived here that there was a lack of good restaurants, a lack of retail, a lack of entertainment space. I mean, the younger folks would move here, stay 3 months, and move away because, you know, they would roll up the streets at dark. Not happening anymore. We've got a very robust nightlife now. Downtown is hopping. We're going to do a video on that. But areas like Anthem House are going to be really good for the community because, again, you can live there, work there, play there, raise your family there, and it's all in a walkable area. Let's see, 330 apartment units, 35,000 square feet of creative office space. Wonder what that is. And 32,000 square feet of street level retail. So that is big news. And again, if you want to get more information on that, you can go to al.com and just do a search, and it will give you a lot more information. But we're seeing more and more of these mixed use projects coming here to North Alabama. Okay, so moving on, let's talk a little bit about sports because this is exciting news. We are getting a Major League Soccer team right here in Huntsville, Alabama. This is the team that is managed by the company out of Nashville. It says the Huntsville MLS Major League Soccer next pro team following Nashville's blueprint. And you know, admittedly, for years, we've tried minor league teams here, and they would fade out. Well, because of the population growth and the interest in things like soccer, like minor league baseball, we have a real growth pattern going on here. You know, we've already got Trash Panda Stadium, which is home to the Trash Pandas, which is our minor league baseball team. Well, now we are getting the Major League Soccer team, and they're going to be playing out of the old Joe Davis Stadium. Now, Joe Davis was a mayor here back when I was young, and they built this stadium originally for a team that was known as the Huntsville Stars. Well, the Huntsville Stars petered out after a few years. The stadium really has just kind of been sitting there for a long time, but now they are going to do a $28 million renovation to turn this into just an amazing complex, and that's where the Major League Soccer pro team is going to take place. And one exciting note on a personal level, my pal Chad Emerson, who was the CEO of Downtown Huntsville for many years and really was key in the rejuvenation of downtown, has signed on to be the business manager here. But you know, if you look at the old stadium, it's pretty rough, pretty ratty. They're going to do a $28 million facelift, and once they're done, it's going to look something like that. So it's going to be very nice. Don't really know what the schedule. I guess set for completion spring of 2023. And so we will keep you informed on that. There's a nice rendering of what it's going to look like. And Joe Davis Stadium is located in Huntsville City, down on the south end of town. So Huntsville approved the $27.7 million contract with Lee Builders. 14-month remodel will deliver a modern sports facility to accommodate high school football, lacrosse, and soccer, plus city sports clinics and special events. Seating capacity will be 6,600, which is smaller than the old stadium, but they want to allow for some open terraces and that sort of thing. So that is good news. And anytime you see a city investing in something like this, you know they're serious about the growth here and the good things they can do for the residents, businesses, and et cetera. So, all right, a couple more of these. Front door to downtown Huntsville, Constellation Apartments, first phase of development opens. I don't know who this guy is, but I like his jacket. I don't know who she is. Anyway, this is an apartment complex that is near downtown Huntsville. Now, I get a lot of questions about downtown and about living downtown. And there are some lofts, there's some condos, high dollar stuff. But now they are opening up Constellation Apartments. Managing principal, Heartland Real Estate Partners, said his company wants to make a statement. We build the mixed-use community just off Memorial Parkway on heart of Huntsville South of Clinton near the Von Braun Center, which is very close downtown. Now, they mentioned the Sky Bridge here. When we get the Sky Bridge in and the pedestrian access is going to open things up, Grogan said, well, the Sky Bridge is another construction project that was just funded here, and it literally is, it's a pedestrian walkway, and they call it the Sky Bridge because it's going to go over some pretty busy roads here. But supposedly the Sky Bridge is going to connect a lot of the outlying areas, Low Mill, that area downtown, with the downtown area. So it's going to give folks a chance to actually walk downtown, because I got to tell you, parking downtown sucks ass. It's terrible. So the Sky Bridge is going to make a very big deal. So 219 unit apartment complex. We are seeing a lot of rental property or rental facilities going in here. It's not rental property, it's apartments and that sort of thing. Another one that is coming in, and boy, the realtors are not happy about this. Work begins in Madison on the Everstead, a build-to-rent development. Now, I did a video on a community down south Huntsville, I think called the Dairy, and it is a community of brand new homes that are being built for the sole purpose of renting them out. And so this is big news because this is going in right almost downtown Madison. And we've been wondering who bought this property and what they were going to do with it. And I guarantee you they paid a really pretty penny for it. The Everstead at Madison will feature 231 townhomes, single-family dwellings, and cottage-style homes. Athens, Georgia-based Landmark Properties began work on the first Alabama project, a new build-to-rent family rental home neighborhood in the city of Madison. Let me tell you guys, these will fill up before they are finished, just to get to Madison and take advantage of the schools. And one of the reasons why realtors are not fond of this idea is it really takes away a lot of homeowners who, rather than buying here, will come in and rent, at least initially, or rent to be in a particular school district like Madison. Personally, I think it's great. I don't have a problem with these rental communities at all. I think people will rent until they decide to buy. Either way, if we get them here, that's the important thing. So first homes are scheduled to be delivered next year, full completion by 2024. The community is planned to appeal to families just starting out, empty nesters looking to downsize, among others. Features will include quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances, large pantries, hardwood floors, washers and dryers, ceiling fans, a walk-in closet, backyards with private patios. Some units will also have a garage. That's the nice thing about these build-to-rent communities. They're building some nice houses in there. And they'll do 2 or 3 sizes. I know rent will start way over $1,000, but I don't have an idea of exactly what that rent is going to be. So the gated community will provide access to a swimming pool, fitness center, playground, fire pit, grilling area, and dog park. Wow, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, all right, guys, one more, and then we're done. I want to go back over here. Madison City Schools ranked top system in the state. This is why so many folks want to move to the city of Madison, and this is why that rental community will fill up in an hour. Madison City Schools ranked top system in the state. We talk a lot about schools here on the program, and I believe there are good schools throughout the city, but Madison consistently ranks in the top in the state, and really in the top percentage in the country. So there's the nice folks there at the city school system. Madison City Schools is the best school system in the state, according to a recent poll. When the yearly niche.com school rankings are released, folks pay attention, as the education information website has become one of the most respected evaluators of schools in the country. So this, again, is a very big deal for Madison City Schools. They are number 1 out of 138 districts here in the state of Alabama. So let's see, niche rankings are released every year about this time. Saw Madison City Schools take the top spot among some pretty impressive districts throughout the state. Madison City Schools were number 1 out of 138 districts statewide, and 57th out of 10,571 school systems nationwide. That is impressive. So here's how niche ranked the top 10 schools. Madison City Schools, number 1. Homewood, that is Birmingham City Schools. Auburn, Vestavia Hills, again, Birmingham. Hoover City Schools, Birmingham. Mountain Brook, Birmingham. Florence, Florence City Schools. Florence is an area about an hour and a half to the west of this area. Trussville City Schools, Muscle Shoals, Hartselle. So you can see there are great schools throughout. You know, the fact that Madison County is not in the top 10 is really not surprising. I do believe Madison County and Huntsville City have excellent schools, but Madison City Schools just kind of outshines everyone, especially when it comes to elementary. 7 elementary schools in Madison City all landed in the top 10 out of 741 statewide. Mill Creek, Horizon, Heritage, Columbia, Midtown, Madison, and Rainbow. So we've got a number of elementary schools that go into middle schools and up into high schools. Discovery Middle in Madison placed first, and Liberty in Madison 5th out of 397 middle schools. James Clemens placed 6th, and Bob Jones 9th out of 365 schools. So you can't argue the fact that Madison City, if you go by the rankings, they are the best school system in North Alabama, really in the state. And kudos to them because they've really worked hard to get there. So again, not to denigrate any of the other schools here. This is just what happens when you do a survey. Somebody's number one, somebody's not. So, all right, guys, I hope that was helpful. Give me your feedback in the comments below. Do you like this kind of content? Are you interested in the things that are going on? Because I could do this freaking every day. There is so much. I won't. But there is so much going on here that is newsworthy that we could share it every day. But if this is something that you like, I'd be more than happy to do these videos every couple of weeks for you. And now that the weather is breaking, now that it's not 100 outside every day, we're going to get back out in the field and start doing more home tours and that sort of thing. And again, give you a better idea of what you're going to find right here in North Alabama. So, hey guys, again, if that was helpful, do me a favor, click that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up. And if you are thinking about relocating to the area, or if you're already here and you would like the help of the fastest growing little brokerage in town, that's Revolved Realty. 90 agents now ready to go to work for you. So, all right, guys, I hope that was interesting. I hope it was helpful. Let me know in the comments below if there's a particular type of information you're looking for. Just let me know, and I'll do some research, and I'll bring that to you on the next video. All right, that's it, guys. Get out and make it a great day. I'll talk to you soon.